My name's Enid Traill and I'm life member number 12. And I was born in Brisbane and born into lifesaving. My dad, Jack Spender, was a founding member of Metropolitan Caloundra at Kings Beach, and three of my four brothers were also in Mets. Dad became a life member around there, as well as of branch, state and national, and my youngest brother is a life member down there. So really, I didn't have a lot of choice. Lifesaving, I had to like lifesaving, and in actual fact, my sister and I both joined Neptune's Ladies Lifesaving Club, because of course women weren't allowed into surf lifesaving in those days. So that was my grounding for surf lifesaving. I married into North Caloundra, and I've been here ever since. I did nursing for most of my life, so as soon as I left school I went into nursing training at Princess Alexandra Hospital in Brisbane, and once I got married, moved up here to Caloundra, and I did blue nursing, which is domiciliary nursing, until I had a family. I got into lifesaving more as an associate because females weren't allowed in. So from about 1969 I was associated with North Caloundra, but the women back then were mostly fundraising and social conveners. When they let females into North Caloundra in 1982, I did my bronze in 1984. I did have a nickname given to me by the surf club members, and it was Biggles, because I wear glasses. So they figured that was flying goggles. I think lifesaving is a way of life. It's something that I grew up with. We'd come up to the coast every weekend and holidays and so on. It was just part and parcel of our everyday life. And when I realised how encompassing lifesaving was, especially when they introduced junior activities and women, there's something in lifesaving for everybody. So it doesn't matter whether you're a champion Ironman or good at bookwork or organisation or whatever, there is a niche in lifesaving for every single person. My fellow members in the surf club would probably consider me to be fairly well organised, to the point of probably intimidating, because I do like to get things done. It's not something that I can just sort of sit back. So I think probably my organisational skills have got a lot to do with how well I might be received in the club. When I was awarded life membership, it was in June of 1996, and John Scott was the nominee. I had no idea, of course, what was going on, but yeah, that's how it all unfolded. Well, I received this trophy, which I treasure. I mean, it has pride of place on the mantle in our house, and yeah, it's different. It epitomises lifesaving, the original reel, line and belt, and to me it means everything. At North Caloundra Dicky Beach, you have to have given a minimum of 15 years service over and above, extraordinary service in fact, over and above what a normal patrolling member would do. It's recognition of a dedication and commitment that is not always exemplarised by every member. The number of life memberships in Dicky Beach is quite small by comparison to other clubs, and in consideration of the history. The club started in 1950. We've only got 23 life members in that 74-year span. So they're not given out lightly. They really are treasured. Unfortunately, half a dozen, 6 of them have passed away, so we've only got 17 living life members now. And I was life member number 12, which was in 1996. The club was almost 50 years old by that time, so to be only the 12th person in a 50-year history to be recognised in this way is pretty unbelievable. When I was awarded life membership, I was completely overawed. It was not something that I had expected at all, and in view of the fact that females had only been allowed into the club for 14 years prior to my being awarded life membership, and I was the first female, it was almost unheard of. It was something that I couldn't quite get my head around at the time. And for me to be speechless, most people will know that's pretty unusual, but I was speechless. I sort of thought, how did this happen? What, I didn't even understand the criteria at the time. So it was a huge shock. When I had time to process it, I did feel very honoured, certainly, and very humbled. But yes, initially it was unbelievable. I just couldn't quite comprehend it. Today I'm just as overawed by it, in all honesty, because Dicky Beach is so selective when it comes to life membership. It's not just something they hand out like lollies. And I know that others who have received life membership since I received mine have been very deserving. But it's a very select few. And I don't mean that to be elitist or anything. I just mean that in this day and age, we're very time poor. So for anyone to be able to devote the amount of time and effort required to be awarded life membership is extraordinary. They have to have been supported by their families enormously. If they've been married, then certainly their partners have played a huge role in allowing them to devote so much time and energy to surf lifesaving. I'm most proud of what I've achieved in surf lifesaving by the number of children who've come through the Nipper ranks and continued in the senior surf part of the Surf Lifesaving Club. They've become really good citizens, good community-minded citizens, and I love the way they still recognise me. To me, that's really special. That's probably worth more than a life membership, to know that those kids are now adults with children of their own in the surf club, and they'll see me in the street or down on the beach and so on, and stop and say hello. And so for me to have had an impact on those children is probably the thing that leaves me most proud. I'm still active at North Caloundra, but not in a patrol sense. So I'm the life member on the Junior Activities Committee, and I'm also on the History Committee, recording the history of North Caloundra Surf Club for future generations to come. So yes, I stay interested that way. Surf Life Saving has given me a whole new family, a purpose in life, an outlook that is both social and physical, and the connections, the networking are amazing. The dreams and visions for the future of Dicky Beach Surf Lifesaving Club is that it continues to cater to a growing number of members that provide them with skills and with social interaction, with confidence and self-esteem for years to come.